Anything Goes podcast.
Yeah, what's up?
And it's always weird doing introductions because you're like, yeah. I'm Kombat AllStar for all those who have not listened to the show as of yet.
And as y'all know, it's the one and only Random Girl, RG.
And today we're going to be talking about the UK Championship Tournament that took place over the weekend. I feel like it's a second reincarnation of the European title, but it was a 2-day tournament, and they got, I think 16 guys from the UK to compete, and they just kind of went at it for 2 days, and it was pretty good. So first, what you?
Without further ado,
what'd you think about it?
Calm down. I think it was pretty. Well, I'm trying to take some time to think about it so I can absorb it all in before I say.
Okay. I can go first if you.
Okay, sure, go.
So, I liked it a lot. I thought it was very different. The styles were very.
Brutal.
I guess, yeah. I was like, what's another word for violent? But it was really smash mouth wrestling, very hard hitting. There was a lot of, everything was exciting. All these guys had charisma. It was funny. I was watching the Cruiserweight Classic, and there were so many people with zero charisma. Like what's his name? The Samoan dude, zero charisma. There's so many people that they're so forgettable. I don't even remember their names.
Oh.
But there's a lot of people in that tournament with no charisma. And in this tournament, everybody had charisma. Even if I wasn't a fan or didn't like their style, what they were doing, they were all very charismatic in the ring.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
Oh, so yeah, I don't remember their names because I feel like they were,
Yeah, so we have them up on our tablet for you guys because we don't want to forget anybody's names.
Yeah, and they were talking so fast in English sometimes it's hard to understand what the names they're talking about.
Yeah.
If you want, we can run through or you can tell us what you thought about the whole show, and then we can kind of run through everybody and see.
Yeah, take your time, Kombat.
I'm just trying to.
You know what? I was very excited. When I was very excited because it's like you don't get to see wrestling matches. Well, you never see anything like this before, period, anyway. You get what I mean? Like its own brand of wrestling show over in another country. So I was very excited to hear the accents, any slang they might use, the fighting styles, things like that. So I was very interested to see it. And I watched it and it was pretty cool, I thought it would be a bit grander. But then Kombat was saying, it's for what it is for. It's, I guess, first premiere in London. So
because London, they have a lot of history over there.
Yeah.
So it was grand for them. So they had it at this historic ball where big fights and everything. Yeah. So what we would consider big and grand, like Madison Square Garden, or like one of those big venues with all the lights and the Titantrons and everything, and make it big and grand and grandiose. That's what us Americans think, but over in the UK it's a little different. So
yeah.
A little style, culture, and class.
Yeah, and I totally appreciate that. So and then I'm looking at the wrestlers right now, and let me see. It was pretty cool to see that.
We can kind of run them down because some people I don't remember, some people I remember very well.
There was the one that kind of stood out to me. He had the long hair. Saxon, was it? The one who said he's cultured, he liked to read the books and everything.
Oh, yeah, that was Saxon Huxley.
Yeah, so one of them that stood out to me was Saxon Huxley.
The muscle cat.
I don't know why he did, just the way he spoke, he said, he wasn't the type of wrestler, that talks about what a lot of wrestlers talk about, like brute force and I'm gonna beat you ever. No, he's like, okay, no, I like to read books, I like to become bigger and powerful, stronger within myself, like inner strength. So, I don't know, I like that. So Saxon Huxley was definitely one of my dudes, and let me see. Sam Gradwell, he kind of reminded me of like a young Regal.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna love to hate him because he loves to be the bad guy. So I feel like I'm gonna be like, I hate you, Sam. And then, I think that's pretty much it for me. The ones that stood out to me.
He was a good guy in the tournament.
Yeah.
The guys that stood out to me was definitely the Bruiserweight. What was that guy's name?
The Bruiserweight? Is that Wolfgang? Or?
No. Let me see. Gosh, I can't remember. It was like Pete Dunne.
Okay.
So Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, he looked a little odd. He had a chipped tooth, but he came out with fur and like a baby suit, looked like, and he was basically killing it. He was definitely the most interesting person in the whole thing, and I thought he was going to win.
Oh, that's the one you liked?
He was the most interesting. He caught my eye. I think my favorite was probably Mark Andrews. He came out there. He had like jets on his tights and everything, and he was a high flyer. He reminded me very much.
Was that the one that they said was 19?
No.
Okay.
And Mark Andrews was that. He reminded me of like an Evan Bourne. He even had the shooting star press as his finisher. So that dude was very exciting. I've never seen a British high flyer before in my life, so that was awesome to see. Mm-hmm. Of course, we had Tyler Bate, which was a young 19-year-old who won it all. He won the title and everything.
Yeah, for me, I kind of liked him too. He reminded me of Gallagher with the whole gentleman mustache and everything. Just a little bit.
I wasn't really a fan of him. I kind
of was looking at him a little bit.
I didn't really want him to win. To be honest, I didn't think he was that exciting. Because I feel like a champ has to be exciting every time he's on. He has to have great matches with everybody he's in the ring with. Mm-hmm. And the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne definitely fits the bill for that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say he had championship.
Yeah, I know.
I said it caught my eye.
And then I thought Ray Johnson was okay, but I felt like he was kind of the stereotypical dude. Mm-hmm. So, everything in my life has to be wavy. We don't talk about it. And then the announcers are like, he just made that word up, and I'm like, okay, so you don't talk about it to yourself. So,
or maybe that was within his group. That's what they use, wavy. I like that term. Yeah. Maybe he just wasn't familiar with it. Mm-hmm. And then who's this guy? Danny Burch. Did he show up?
I don't remember him. Like a lot of these guys, to be honest, they weren't all that memorable. Mm-hmm. They were great in the ring, but like as far as after I'm done seeing them, when they walk away from the TV screen, I don't remember who they are.
Yeah, I'm looking at the UK Championship tournament crew,
and
I remember everybody on here, just not Danny Burch. I don't know, maybe he didn't show up.
I gotta say real quick before I forget, Tyson T-Bone was awesome. He reminded me, if you guys have ever seen Snatch, he reminded me of Mickey from Snatch, except he was a bigger dude. He had the chains, and he looked like a freaking a gypsy.
Yeah. Oh, that was him.
Yeah. So I loved his look. I loved his fighting style. I loved everything about that guy.
See, I missed that. I didn't get to see that one.
Yeah, he was very hard hitting. He was like a one-man gang. Mm-hmm. Or for those of you who watched back in the day, a little later, he was a one-man gang. But yeah, this guy was not one-man gang. Akeem the African Dream.
He looks tough though. Like he's about to go in. Yeah,
he was awesome. I liked him a lot.
Yeah.
And of course, you had guest people show up like Finn Balor and Adrian Neville wrestled a match. But it was a pretty good show.
How was Adrian Neville and Finn Balor?
Finn Balor just came outside to say hello. He's still not medically cleared to wrestle. Mm-hmm. But they played his entrance music, and he walked down the ramp in his suit and everything. So it was kind of cool.
Was Adrian Neville? Was he angry again? Or
yeah. Yet again, I've been left out of another tournament because it wouldn't be a competition.
Adrian Neville, you can't be everywhere, man. I like you, but chill out, man. You just chill out.
Yeah, before it was like, I don't care what anybody says except for my countrymen. Now all of a sudden he goes say where he's from. It's like, oh, boy, he just angry at the world.
I thought he was gonna be like, I'm happy to be, home with the Americans,
Yeah, it's funny. It reminds me of Raven because Raven can play no matter what. He was like, "What about me? What about Raven?"
He just wanted to be everywhere. You can't be on every tournament. Isn't he on 205 Live?
Yeah,
he already made it on the show.
I know he's already on the main roster. He's on the show.
Yeah, whatever. I love him.
He's supposed to be champion of everything.
Yeah,
he's like a little small man ego.
Oh, I won't go there, but okay.
Wolfgang was pretty cool too. He was another big guy. I think that was the guy from Scotland.
Where?
He was the only guy. Yeah, Wolfgang. Yeah, he was was that the guy from Scotland?
One of them. I don't think it was Wolfgang. Let me check.
Yeah, let's check and see.
Nope, in UK, and they don't really no detail further into it.
So maybe he wasn't from Scotland. There was a guy from Scotland. He had a big attitude. He made it to the semifinals. Mm-hmm. He was pretty good. I wish I could remember, who he was. Mm-hmm. I think these guys kind of look the same.
There's one from. I remember there's one guy, and I thought he was alright. He kind of caught my attention a little bit. I think he said he was the only person from. He was the only Dutch guy there. I can't remember.
I don't remember that guy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall, it was a pretty freaking. It was a pretty good show.
Oh, and dude, that title is sexy.
Yeah.
That title is sexy. Back in the day, they used to have awesome titles with like the World and the Eagle and the Globe and all that kind of stuff. And the UK Championship title looks so amazing, and it brings me back to those days where the titles were like creative. They put some thought into it. It wasn't like just a big W.
Yeah.
So that I was joking with a random guy. I was like, dude, if I was in WWE, I'd be like, you know what? I'll put on a British accent. Dye my hair and put on some English clothes and be like, oh yeah, mate, I want that title. Cheerio.
Hey, our titles they're all right. We're working on them. We're trying to find our niche.
Like, oh, you work for the company now?
No. I'm being honest. We're finding our way. I'm a fan.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of the big W title.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the Universal Championship, the WWE Championship, even the women titles. They look very plain.
You said you like the women's title.
I like this. I like the colors, like the strap and everything. Because, like, it's, I think the one on Raw is, like, red on the inside and it has, like, a white strap.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so those are cool because of the colors, but, like, just the creativeness of the UK title is just, it's awesome. The lion on one side and, like, this little horse thing on the other side and the W in the middle and it just looks epic. It looks epic. So, I'm a big fan of that title. I think...
Yeah, you keep talking.
You know what? I can talk as long as I want to. We going through this again every show. We gonna have to print the sign
because we already know you like it. You keep talking about the same old thing.
It's an awesome.
Move on. You gonna put our viewers...
I'm not gonna move on. I'm not gonna put nobody to sleep. It's an awesome title.
Yes, you love it. It's good.
What do you have to say that's so important?
I was about to say Saxon Huxley as an awesome dude. You ain't even let me say that because you just want to freaking.
You already talked about him.
I don't care. I want to say it.
Okay, go ahead and bore the people.
And I'm done. Saxon Huxley is awesome.
Yeah, she wanted to ruin my rant with us.
Guys, obviously, you didn't want to listen to him, right?
Of course they did.
Yeah,
They're saying yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, coming back with you. Yeah, that's it's cool. Dude.
Yeah.
So, what else we got here? Pete Dunne, Joseph Connors. Everybody else I don't think was really notable. I know Michael Cole was really high on Tyler Bate and was like, oh, I changed my mind, he's gonna win the whole thing, and then he ends up winning the whole thing. Yeah,
so like Kombat said, there's 16 guys. I'll just name them. You had H.C. Dyer, Wolfgang Ticey T-Bone, Mark Andrews, Dan Maloney, James Drake, Tyler Bate, Joseph Connors, Tucker, Pete Dunne, Jordan Devlin, Roy Johnson, Wavy, Danny Burch, Saxon Huxley, Trent Seven, and last but not least, Sam Gradwell. Yeah. So those were the 16. So I want to ask you guys, if you watch, if not, go watch it. It's on the network for how much?
$17.
No, it's not that much.
$9.99.
$9.99. Yes. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I believe you guys will enjoy it. And if you have, who's the wrestler that stood out to you? And then who's the most annoying that that favorite the bad guy that you just love to hate? The favorite bad guy you just love to hate. Who's your favorite? And who's the bad guy? Yeah.
It was funny because this is like a tournament.
Yeah.
And like, in the Cruiserweight Classic, I'm comparing that because that was the only recent tournament.
What'd you say?
In the Cruiserweight Classic, they were just kind of going at it. But in this, they had stories. So I feel like they learned from the last one. And they had little rivalries and stuff in here, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. For me, like I said earlier, I'm going to say it again, just in case you guys are just tuning in or whatever. I mean, I don't know. In case you fast forwarded through or whatever. But, I feel like my favorite bad guy will be Sam Gradwell. And I feel like...
he wasn't a bad guy, though, because the Bruiserweight beat him up. And then he came in there all, hellfire and brimstone trying to beat him, trying to get him back,
Well, I say that because I feel like he has the cocky attitude, like, I feel like I'm just going to be like, you suck. I don't know. Whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. And then, who else? And who is my guy? Saxon Huxley. I feel like Saxon Huxley. I feel like I'm gonna like him a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I'm definitely gonna like the Bruiserweight. I don't necessarily like him, but I like to watch him. I think I'm gonna like Tyson T-Bone definitely, and Mark Andrews. I think it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna put on some really exciting matches.
Okay. And about Pete Dunne, you say you don't. What'd you say? You don't like him, but you like to watch him?
Yeah. It's like kind of like one of those people you love to hate. Like I'm not like a fan of. I wouldn't like go and buy his shirt, but every time there's a segment on with him in it, I'm gonna watch.
Good wrestling.
I want to see what he does.
Gotcha.
So not only good wrestling, but just I said wrestling. Not only good wrestling.
Good wrestling.
But he's entertaining.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Pete Dunne. Yeah.
He's not much when you first see him. He's not much, but when he gets in there and gets going, you see that guy's definitely a star.
Oh, for sure, he's brutal for sure, and he can wrestle. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Random Girl said, what do you guys think if you watched it? If you didn't, check it out. Let us know your favorite match, your favorite wrestler.
Yeah, who stood out to you? Who's that one that's fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and as always, you have anything else to add?
No, I feel like maybe you should eat some cookies while you're watching it too. Just to make it awesome while you're watching. Or a sandwich, or some lemons, or some lemonade. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know why you would need to eat anything. But yeah, if you like it, as always, guys, thanks for the support. Martin Luther King, the Martin Luther King holiday was yesterday.
Yeah.
So just want to say, kind of belated happy MLK Day. Enjoying, inclusion and diversity and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. The birthday is January 15th, but it's celebrated. I believe it's isn't it second or third Monday?
I don't remember.
Okay, but anyway, I just want to say happy birthday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for all that you've done for everybody, and I feel like for making America an awesome and better place.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think, and this memorial and Washington is awesome too. So
yeah.
It's amazing. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, and tell your friends.
Leave them comments, boy.
Leave them below and let us know.
Yeah, good rhymes.
Yeah, and I made it all by myself. And until next time, y'all.
Peace out.
So long.